Oh, it's one of them. Battery exhausted, she says. I'm fucking exhausted. Welcome back, everyone. My name's Paul. This is My Studios. I use some bad language. There's your warning. Back door is often more fun than the front. Anyway, let's not digress. I was given this a long time ago by the folks at Jet. I've got 3 guitars coming up in the next 3 weeks. Jet, Artist and eArt. 3 of their best guitars. I said, if you want me to do a review and you want to send me a freebie, I'm going to wind my neck right out and I'm going to say, send me a fucking good one. We've all seen the cheapies. Let's have some good ones. Little side note, I filmed this video before, a long time ago. I got some YouTubers down to Plymouth so we could do a grand video. I had ideas of magnificence and I fucked up the filming royally by filming it all in slow-mo.
What is this, amateur hour?
So we had no sound, so apologies. But the demos do come from Stevie Cassidy and John Cordy. So you haven't got to listen to my shit playing for the next 3 weeks. Well done you. This is a Jet something. It's in the thumbnail. It is one of their more expensive guitars. I think at the time, it was their most expensive guitars. Avert your fucking eyes at this thing. It is a stunner. As always, I'm going to be selling this at the end of the video. It's live on eBay now already. These are 800 quid from Jet. I noticed on Gear for Music's website, it's 700. So mine is 650, including postage. There you go. It's available now for 150 quid less than Jet sell it. There's not a lot for me to do on this, and I'm going to tell you why. And it's another reason why I don't film these videos very much. Firstly, comes in a very delicious, in a grey, this was school trousers grey back in the 80s. If you had a bit of fleck in your trousers back then, your parents were doing well. Probably shopping at British home stores, snobby fucks. So, why is this guitar 800 quid from Jet? We're going to talk about the law of diminishing returns in this week's video, because there isn't much to do. Note to everyone, little bit of honesty. When I unpacked this, I had to immediately ring Jet and say, is this a ringer? Is this a ringer? Because I gave the truss rod the tiniest of tweaks and it was set up like it had already been on my bench. It is, without doubt, hands down, the winner of 2025 this year. This is the best guitar I've had. All right, I know I say like one of the best. I've said that a few times because I get a bit excited. The nipples come out. I can't help that. It's an age thing. I don't know. This is the best one. So if there's any consolation to Jet for me taking ages to get this video out, this is by far the best guitar that's been here. Anyway. Sort it out, Dave. Get your angle right. Dave wasn't filming. This is Dave 2, by the way. Dave 1's gone. Dave 1 is for sale on eBay as well, with my old wireless system. If you want to be a YouTuber and do this, I'm selling the setup you need. It's down below. Get rid of that. Law of diminishing returns. This guitar is about 100 quid more than some of the other Jet offerings because it's got a fucking funky paint job. If that's not your cup of tea, then fair play, all right? But it does cost a little bit extra. And there's not many guitars that look like this. It's not my cup of tea, I've got to say, but it's very, very deliciously done, okay? What has this guitar got? It's got no switch fuckery. It's got some lovely humbuckers, direct mount, which is my favourite way. It's got a wonderfully set up level trem, and the trem is very, very nice. It's got a 3-way switch and 2 humbuckers, which for me is the way forward. Jet's proprietary lock-in tuners, which are lovely in a matte black. It's got a baked Mako fretboard. I don't know what Mako is, but I'll leave that in the edit because we all know I meant Mako. Jet don't fraternise with stainless steel frets. I don't care about that, to be fair. And the fretboard, believe it or not, the species of this fretboard is brown. So take what you want from that. I don't know what the radius is. Let's have a little look at it, because I'm going to struggle to put things in the video. Let's make some measurements and we'll set this up, and I'll just go through my basic setup stuff. We'll see if it's intonated. We'll see how we're getting on. Now these are little radius cards that have got notches out, so you can test your notch, so you can test while your strings are on. I'm going to put some glasses on though, because I can't see. Just to get your juices flowing. There you go. We're going to flip the demos in the video today. We're going to mix it up. I'm doing it different. I'm not a guitar demo guy. It's another reason I don't do these. I think it's a 12-inch radius. Here's a spec sheet. There you go. There's a spec sheet. They're my specs. +1. I'm currently on a +1 reading prescription. I'm looking at getting some Meta video glasses so you can really see what I see. Obviously, I'll take them off when I touch myself down in Fritzels. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll put that behind a paywall. Yeah, boy. There's some knobs on here for putting straps on and things. This thing is absolutely magnificent. For 800 quid, for me, it marks the cut-off. If you ever pay more than that for a guitar, especially from Asian brands, you're getting the pinnacle of what a guitar can be. And I know that'll ruffle some feathers, and I fucking hope it ruffles some feathers. And if you're the sort of person that allows your feathers to be ruffled by a statement on YouTube, then, you know, you're a nipple. Because it's just guitars at the end of the day. But I'm going to say something even better. This is as good as anything you'll buy in America.
Don't even care.
I'll get my coat. It really is. It's got all the appointments. The neck is beautiful. It's really well made. Someone moaned at me the other day. Oh, I can't believe you call it freedom units. That even came from the UK. So why are you taking the mick out of us? I can't remember his name, but I said, calm down, you cunt. 3.8 kilos. 8.5 lubs. 8.5 lubs, which is a little bit on the heavy side, but not a lot. Not crazy. Not at all. There shouldn't be any DNA on this. It's only been played in a pub for about 10 minutes. Let's have a little look at she's set up. So the first thing I'm going to look at with this guitar is the nut. How well cut is the nut? I have actually checked all this, but it was probably about 5 months ago. It's been in the workshop for so long. So the nut is cut between 0.5 and 0.45, right the way across the board. Perfection. You could go lower. You're not going to get a lower cut nut from a main manufacturer, because if you're a heavy-handed fucking mung bean, you're going to get a bit of buzz on your strings when you're twanging it. That is, as far as coming from a manufacturer, I'd say it's perfect. Now, the rep from Jet is called Lee. Jet Lee, amazing, can't make it up. Although I think he's English. I'm not sure. So I rung him, I said, mate, are you taking a piss? Is this a ringer? Have you set it up because you're sending it to a YouTuber? That age-old, oh, they've sent you one that's perfect. He said, genuinely, hand on heart, I couldn't see him, it wasn't a video call. We weren't looking up each other's noses. Hand on heart, Jet have people from the company, designers, managers and all that, always at the Asian manufacturing facilities, and they're constantly checking for quality, and they check more often, you know, rather than checking every 200 guitars, they're checking every 50. They are there all the time overseeing it, and the quality is how you see it here. It's really, really good. I like their cheaper guitars, really. I honestly think at the end of this year, if you're going to go around the 100 quid mark, 110 quid, East Coast is the only guitar I'd really look at. There probably are some outliers out there, but I think what Andertons do, and to the extra time they spend setting them up, and I know they set up fucking hundreds and hundreds of the things, I think that's where you need to go as a beginner guitarist. If you're a mumsy and a dadsy and you're watching this, fuck knows why you would be, that's where I would go. Once you get up to the £200 mark, I favour a Jet, I really do. I think they're lovely. And then when you go beyond, well, fill your fucking boots. absolutely fill your boots. All of the companies I'm doing for the next 3 or 4 weeks have got great return policies. If you've got an issue, you can send it back. It's not a problem at all. Right, let's have a little look at how straight the neck is. It's a Fender scale length, and there is a queef of relief there. I've got to get that on a t-shirt. Here's the new battery exhausted t-shirts. That's a nipple, but there you go. Thank you to Chris Agnew for the design. What a lovely fella. I could run in with Chris. He runs like a fucking dressage horse. Because he's super fit, and it fucks me off. 1.31 at the 12 to 1.35. A little bit lower than I remember. Now, as I said, this thing there are no issues at all. This thing has not got a single problem with it. Let's look at the pots, because I don't know how to fill up 20 minutes without doing that. Open the pots! I'm going to take both cover plates off because we've got time today. Well, the brass block is enormous, which some people will say that's really going to improve the sustain of the trem. I think that you might be a stain of a man. If that's how you want to live your life, that's fine. But the size of your block is not going to make any difference to the size of your stain. That made no sense at all. No sense at all. But it doesn't matter. It has got big pots and a proper switch. It's got it all going on. It's got a big capacitor. She's got big things going on in this guitar, and you'd expect nothing less. It's got copper shielding paint, which I've not seen before. Quite like that. Wasn't really worth choking on. And it's earthed out. It's got some tie clips in there. It's lovely. They've got the customary almost missed with the screw on the route there. That's pretty fucking standard. They all seem to do that. Jet also does like a reverse of PRS. They like scallop out the back of here. Does that improve the reach around? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, my big fucking carrot crunching hands. It makes a bit of a difference. Comment below, what do you think of this little cheeky paint job? I was going to put little clips into this video asking Stevie Cassidy and John Cordy, and Matt North was also there, but I completely fucked up his sound bites. I was going to ask him to put little clips in and say, what did you think of this guitar? How did you think how it looked? And then just do some little seamless clips, but in all honesty, I can't be bothered. But you can comment below, what do you think of the colour scheme of this guitar? I think it's rather unusual. If you're going to get this out on stage, you better be able to fucking play, mate. That's all I can say. So there you go. Trem set up rather nicely. It's one of those lock-in trems. It's got a nice little bit in the bottom. This is what I'm saying about diminishing returns. If you've spent more than this with any brand, you're not getting any more for your money. You're really not. You'll get different names on stuff. You might get a named brand trem or hand wound pickups wound by Oompa Loompas in the Wonka factory. You might get something unusual, and that might be worth something to you. Honestly, might be. You might insist that it is handmade in America because that's the way your patriotism just works in your brain. And again, that's fine. I've got no fucking grievance with anyone and how they think. But my 2 cents worth, and it is genuinely worth 1.5 cents, is that if you pay any more than this, you're not getting a better guitar. It's a weird one, really. I'm not a Fender or a Gibson man anymore. I love Fender guitars. I very rarely love a Gibson. Very rarely. I mean, I'm saying that because they're the big two. You can't put a screw where there's already a screw. Did you spot that? PRS is the same, actually. I don't gravitate towards any of their more expensive stuff, even though it's amazingly well made. PRS win on the quality of manufacture for me, because Cort make it, I think, their SE stuff. But their NF53 is the sexiest guitar ever produced by a man, or a woman, or a tortoise. If I was spending my money and buying a guitar for myself, I would be buying an Asian-made guitar. There you go, I would, because nowadays, the rules have all changed. Let's have a little demo. Let's have another little demo. Phil to check the frets. Ah! Oh my God! Phil's in every video now. It's literally got a starring part on the channel. Whoa. Right, so impeccable frets, no sharp fret ends. Quite nicely polished, not the shiniest frets. I'm not going to mark them down. We've got abalone in here, which all looks lovely. All the gear looks nice. Is it intonated out of the box? Let's have a little look. Absolutely perfectly. So this is a flagship. It's literally top tier for them. They do more expensive stuff, I'm sure, but this is pretty much near the top of the offerings. And it is absolutely fantastic. Very rarely, well, I mean, it's almost pointless me making a video. Have another little demo. So I'm happy that I haven't got to film the demos today because I'm pretty sick of filming demos. I'm happy to finally get around to doing this video on this guitar because it's really, really nice. And like I say, is it my favourite? It's probably not my favourite of the year. I do prefer to get a cheap guitar playing as nicely as this one. But it is the best. This is hands down the best. Comment below, let me know what you think. Merry Christmas, by the way. I think this is going out in December. I've put a Christmas hat in the backdrop because I was going to wear one, but fuck you. I ain't looking stupid for no one. It says Chief Mungbean. I ordered this to be funny, but the italic writing is pretty much illegible on camera, so I haven't put it on. But there you go. Merry Christmas. I'll put it next to Jacko's glove, which... smells like assholes.
Allegedly! Allegedly! That's ignorant!
Allegedly. I'll see you in the next video. If this one's short, I apologise. Ooh. Ciao for now.
Hello, can I speak to the owner of the house, please?
What?
Can I speak to the owner of the house, please?
That is the owner of the house.
Is it you? Are you the actual owner of the house or the person that lives in the house?
I rent it off GHA.
Okay, what I'm saying is I've put in a complaint in about you
Why?
because there's a strong scent of piss coming from your house.
What?
There's a strong scent of piss coming out
Listen,
your
I'm
house.
not in the mood today. There'll be a strong scent of piss coming for you when I put your cunt in, you fucking idiot. So don't start with me today.
I've already started. Your house is stinking of piss.
Honestly, I'm honest. I'm not in the mood. I'm honestly not in the mood. Who is this?
I'm not saying anything, but I'm going to phone the council and I'm going to...
fucking say you're giving me a complaint. At least if the boss can tell me who the fuck you are.
I'm going to say to the council that you've got at least 17 cats in that house because it's fucking bouffing.
I don't even fuck. Do you know what? No, who is this?
And then the fact that you think it's acceptable to be hanging t-shirts for curtains in your house, you fucking manky bitch.